Thank you to MetaMats and Team Kings of Games for my MetaMat, the Way of the Warrior. It's a sexy mat, super soft. And yet again, I give this mat 2 thumbs up. Let me tell you what, man, I don't even use any of my other mats anymore. When I do it, I use this mat. When I do my videos, I use this mat. I use this mat for everything. Check them out, metamats.com. They will design anything and everything for you at your request. What's up, guys? It's your boy Vic. Now today we're going to be doing a deck profile of one of my favorite decks, Zings. To start it off, the monster lineup. 3 Jatsu. He is bossy in this deck. Let me tell you something. All their effects are all the same thing. When destroyed, you special summon another one. If they have 0 attack, then that means you special summon one with attack next time. And if you have one that's destroyed with 0 defense, you special summon one with defense next time. But Jatsu's effect is awesome. His effect is, if you control no other monsters, you could send 2 other Zing cards. 2 Zing cards from your hand to the graveyard. Special summon 1 Zing monster with 0 attack and 1 Zing monster with 0 defense. He basically starts off all the bigger plays. Back then it was used to summon Denglong, bring out Denglong faster, but now, you know, you kind of can't because Denglong's banned, but, you know, love him. 3 Pulao. When did the Zing? He's awesome. When you synchro summon with him, basically he turns out synchro monster is unaffected by magic card effects. And if destroyed, you special summon one in Zing monster in attack position. Yeah, that's their effects when destroyed. Then I played 3 Beyond. I love Beyond. If you synchro summon with Beyond basically says that you the monster that's synchro summoned with this card becomes, he can't be destroyed by battle. Then I play 3 Bixie. Bixie's effect is awesome. When you synchro summon with Bixie basically says that the synchro summon monster is unaffected by trap effects. 3 Swanee. Swanee is the strongest Zing out of the normal summon Zings, you know, without having a, you know, tribute any monsters basically out of the Zings, the lower Zings, but his effect is awesome. He basically says that when you synchro summon with him, the synchro summon monster gains 500 attack, so he beefs him up. 2 Chiwin. Love Chiwin. When Chiwin's in grave, if a Zing is destroyed for any reason, you could special summon Chiwin back, but when it leaves the field, it's banished. 2 Zafrano. Zafrano basically says when this card is destroyed by a battle or card effect, you basically look for a Zing spell or trap card, which you basically look up the Zing 9 pillars of the Zing, and then to last of the monster lineup to make it 20 Maxi. That's my monster lineup. Now for my spell lineup. 2 Pot of Desires. I don't want to run 3. I really don't like running Pot of Desires, but this deck needs more draw power, so I run Pot of Desires in the deck. I always hate the idea of banishing cards, but hey, when you need the draw power, you go for it. And only because I have 2 of it, Zing Path, I would play 3 if I have a third one. I'm trying to look for my third one. Don't have a third one yet, so I gotta get a third one. So, is what it is. 2 Shared Pride. Now, Shared Pride, for those who don't know, after this card resolves each time your opponent adds a card from their deck or graveyard to the hand this turn with a card effect, except by drawing them, you immediately draw 1 card for each card effect. So anytime any card involves searching for any reason, you draw a card that turn. For as many times your opponent will activate a card effect for whatever reason, or different cards effects to search and add to their hand either from grave or from deck to hand without drawing, it literally will let you draw a card. So since today's game involves a lot of searching, a lot of people involved doing a lot of searching, whether it be Mariamne or even also Dragonic Diagrams, because Dragonic Diagrams is very relevant in today's meta. It's a awesome card. It involves you destroy your card with it, and you just search for a True King or True Draco card from your deck to your hand. Or even also, if they would activate True King Agnimazu's Vanisher's effect to take a True Draco or True King monster from your grave and add it to your hand, that if you have this card activated, you would draw a card for that also. But to continue, I play 1 reasoning, and 1 for 1. Reasoning, because no matter what number your opponent calls, they're not going to call it right. I guarantee you. Let's see, we got 4, 6, 2, 6, 3, 2, and then you got 1. So there's different levels. So the chances of your opponent actually calling for that 1 number of the next monster is slim to none. 1 for 1, because I can 1 for 1 Chi-Win, or I could 1 for 1 Pulao. It doesn't matter, because Pulao and Chi-Win in this deck are level 1, so I can choose either one of them to search with that. Supply Squad. Now, I just put this in this deck really just for fun, because I couldn't think of anything else to put, because I don't have Regeki, and I couldn't think of anything else at the moment that I threw this deck together. This deck will be modified eventually to better use, but for now, this is how it's going to be. Supply Squad, since this deck involves a lot of where if the cards are destroyed or whatever, or even, the monsters themselves, you have Yazi on the field. Yazi could be that, you target 1 Yangtze monster you control, 1 card your opponent controls, destroy them. You destroy, boom, Yangtze effect activates, chains, Supply Squad chains, and Yazi's effect changes. Oh no, Yazi's effect doesn't change, but it doesn't matter what order it'd be in, but you'd still at least get a free draw for doing all that. And then you also have Boxia. Boxia does the same thing. Boxia, target 1 card you control, 1 level 4 lower monster in your graveyard, destroy the card in the field, and if you do special summon the target. If you destroy your monster, boom, destroy a monster, draw a card. I play 1 Soul Charge and 1 Dark Hole. Dark Hole because you know what? You don't care if you destroy your field, because every monster in this deck, no matter what, if you destroy your field, you destroy your opponent's field, they can't bring back monsters. You destroy your field, you start searching right away. So it doesn't matter. And that's it for my spell lineup. Now for the trap lineup, I play to Zing Creation. Zing Creation, I love this card so much. In this deck, Zing Creation is so relevant because if a monster you control is destroyed by battle or card effect, you can literally special summon a Zing monster from your deck. And of course, only thing that this card says is that you can't switch some monsters from the extra deck except synchro monsters. So in this deck, it really doesn't even matter because you know what? All you do is sync or summon most of the time, anyways. And for me, in this deck, that's really what I rely on heavily is just constantly sync or summon for different monsters, and just beat my way over my opponent, or use Boxia. Boxia just return troublesome cards back to my opponent's shuffle it back. Yeah, you shuffle it back into the deck. Yep. Boxy, you target the cards that you up to the target cards up to the number of synchro monsters that you use the synchro material. So let's say I use 3, then I'm shuffling 3 monsters back into the deck. It helps clear boards. It helps clear out problematic boards. Then I play 3 9 Pillars of Zing. This is the best trap card in this deck. I always want this card, no matter what. Love it. For those who don't know, when a spell trap card or monster effect is activated and you control a Zing monster card, negate the activation. If you do destroy that, if you do shuffle that card into the deck, then destroy one other Zing card you control. So then shuffle that card back into the deck, and then you pop your own monster, and then what do? You special summon another one. And if you have Zing Creation on field, then you special summon another one. And then I play 2 Solemn Strikes, 1 Solemn Warning, the Solemn package, and then I play 1 Mistake. 1 Mistake just because if I feel like being problematic to my opponent, neither player can add cards from the deck to their hand except by drawing them. That's my trap lineup. Now, I didn't get my extra deck all completely together for this deck. I'm gonna be, like I said, I'm gonna be working on this deck more. That's my son in the background. I apologize, but for extra deck, just because this extra deck synchros a lot, these are the cards that I chose for it. 1 Tatsunoku, because why? It's Tatsunoku. I could Tatsunoku and then go to Crystal Wing. That's why. 1 Yazi. Because like I said before, I love Yazi. Yazi is one of my favorite Zings. I just love the synchro Zings, period. Then I play 3 Boxia. Because I like making sure I have the advantage on my opponent. I love the control aspect of this deck so much. 1 Crystal Wing Dragon, Synchro Dragon, because like I said before, I like beating over my opponent, and I have been able to make this card, by the way. 1 Chow Fang, because Chow Fang is savage in this deck. He shuts down decks regardless of what anybody thinks. Real talk. I love Chow Fang. And then out of the Link monsters, because like I said, I built this deck really quick. Didn't have the chance to actually work on it. I wanted to bust this video as fast as I can for you guys because I was supposed to make a video yesterday, but I didn't. So tomorrow I'm going to be making another video because like I said, I'm wanting my schedule strictly to be Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays doing YouTube, and I'm going to be working on this. So I'm going to bring a better deck profile for you guys tomorrow. and one topological bomber dragon. And I have made this card. My brother hates it. My brother has a really annoying Raid Raptor deck. I'm able to beat it 90% of the time, but still. Cards like Satellite Cannon, Raid Raptor, the Ultimate Falcon, and yeah, Raid Raptor Ultimate Falcon is really annoying. That's it for the deck, and of course, for those who don't know, I'm pretty much have never touched my side deck once I've worked on it, only because today's meta, a lot of people I know a lot of people that still run really annoying decks, like the really control deck, Paleozoic. I still know people that play Paleozoic frogs. So because of that, I run 2 Denko Sekka. Just because I don't like back rows, really, Zaphion the Time Lord, which also works against Paleozoic as well. Forbidden Apocrypha at 2, because you could declare 1 extra deck monster card type Fusion, Synchro, XE. If 2 or more monsters of that declared type are on the field, make each player send all monsters of that type from their field to the graveyard. This deck synchros. A lot of people don't synchro anymore. A lot of people are relying on link summoning, or and still rely on Zings summoning. So even though it doesn't say link monsters on there, I still can say XZ monsters, and I will. And because hand traps are very much of a pain in this format, I side deck Debunk at 3, because Debunk works against hand traps. Negate the activation of effect monster's effect that activates in the hand or in the graveyard, and remove it from play. So you know what? Debunk, draw Lockbird, Debunk, Ash Blossom, Debunk. I don't like hand traps. 3 anti-spell fragrance, just because against pendulum matchups, and just because against Paleozoic frogs. Empus just because, well, not against Paleozoic frogs, I apologize, but against pendulum decks. And any meta deck, if you really think about it, meta decks really rely heavily on monsters and spells for the most part. So yeah, don't like it. Lose 1 turn, 1 skill drain, and 1 Imperial Iron Wall. This is my side deck. My sexy Kaiba token. I don't care. I still love it. That's my Yang deck profile of the day. It will be modified, guys, and when it is, you guys will get it. Until then, peace.